Live from Bethesda, Maryland, where the winters are hard and the cookies are soft. This is the Robert Dyer Channel Christmas Countdown 2022. And now, a man who agrees Jennifer Lawrence was the first female action hero based on those iCloud photos, Robert Dyer. Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer Channel Christmas Countdown, where we're counting down to Christmas on December 25th with a new video each day. And today I have a product that I've been waiting at least 2 years to review. It is a limited edition drink that's been coming out in recent Christmas seasons, but it has never been here in Montgomery County before, and for the first time this year it has finally appeared, and I can finally review it and share it with you. It is the limited edition Winter Spiced Cranberry Sprite. Holy smokers. Now, Sprite has never been my favorite soda. I'm more of a cola person than a fruit, Mountain Dew, as well as root beer, birch beer. So more of the straight lemon lime drinks have never really been the first thing I would reach for when I'm thirsty, but I do have a lot of nostalgia for Sprite from when I was a kid. I used to drink 7-Up also, and in certain ways 7-Up is a little better than Sprite, but I think Sprite has a slightly sweeter taste, so if you like that you'll probably prefer it. But what I'm really interested in is, much like that cranberry Mountain Dew of the last few Christmas seasons, is will this deliver a real holiday flavor that really puts you in the Christmas spirit? Okay, so let's take a look at the packaging here. You can see it's a rather festive design, and also the emphasis on the clear color, so to speak, of the soda itself. It gives the impression like it's something that's very crisp and refreshing when it looks so clear. And then you have this festive label and Christmas tree green cap put on. Now we zoom in closer here and you can see there's the limited edition, a snowflake in the center of those words, and then you have what appear to be cranberries interspersed with larger snowflakes. So the snow is coming down. It's going to be a white Christmas, and there you have a couple of holly leaves and the, well, looks like holly berries, but I'm supposed to be talking about cranberry here. Winter spiced cranberry. They're not really specific as to what that means. Now, although they're not telling us what the flavors are, they are telling us they're 100% natural flavors. No caffeine. And then here you've got some cranberries. So let's go ahead and open this. There she blows. There's already a little bit of aroma already coming out. I haven't even gotten the cap all the way off yet, so seems to be a rather aromatic beverage. And I have this chilled in my Coca-Cola cooler to a precise 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoa. Now strangely it's not all that strong of an aroma. Seems like more spice than cranberry. Now let's try to pour this into the finest bachelor's glassware. And as you can see, dealing with a crystal clear. I can see through it except for the carbonation bubbles, and there's a pretty good amount of those. Now it's smelling slightly spicy Sprite aroma. I wasn't even getting a Sprite aroma out of the top of the bottle, but I am getting it in the cup. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. 2 years in the making. Well, it definitely tastes different than regular Sprite. There's definitely a sort of a cranberry fruit aftertaste. It's not quite as syrupy sweet as regular Sprite is. The additional flavors are just very subtle in the background. I can taste cranberry. The spice is not strong at all though, so I'm not getting, I imagine something like eggnog or pumpkin spice. And it's not anything of the level that usually is in a beverage. Bob, it's just been a tremendous night up here in your attic, playing the Sega Genesis, one of the greatest games of all time, Alien Storm. Did you know the original arcade Alien Storm machine was the biggest money-making arcade machine in Japan in June of 1990? It was just 1 year later that Sega brought the action home, the alien invasion on our soil, in the cartridge form of Alien Storm. The sounds, the sound effects, the atmospheric sound effects from the arcade weren't quite the same at home, but they still had incredible sound effects. They really boomed through the speakers, the sounds of the weapons. And then you've got the first-person view where you're shooting across a room inside some kind of a warehouse, and then there's a grocery store, and then a Best Buy kind of electronic store, and then some kind of a laboratory. And I'm sitting there playing this hour after hour, and suddenly I look around the attic and I see behind the various rows of suitcases and trunks, the aliens are now coming over those towards me. I'm shooting and they're coming over one at a time. All kinds of terrible aliens. The next thing I know, there's a flash and I'm in the grocery store and they're coming over the aisles. And I look over and I see David Ruprecht from Supermarket Sweep with that incredible sweater on that his mother made herself. And then I saw he had that big 22-inch hot dog that Scooter the robot is carrying in the opening screens of the arcade version. And he turned around and he said, "This is a meal fit for a king." Well, I would say this is, it's satisfactory. It's not quite what I had expected or hoped for, which was something with a really strong holiday flavor. It's just a little bit different twist on Sprite. The special flavors are really in the background, playing second fiddle to the Sprite flavor. So I would say that this is probably what a seltzer, a flavored seltzer, tries to convince you it's going to taste like on the package in the store, and then you get home and you find out, it's just Perrier with some little bit of flavor mixed in. At least with this situation, you're starting off with a sugary, sweet soda with high fructose corn syrup. I mean, for me personally, sugary drinks tend to be a lot more refreshing than water. Certainly seltzers. I just don't get it. But as far as a soda, there are things that I would reach for that would be more satisfying than this. I think this will be satisfactory if you just want a little bit of holiday element added to a not overwhelming beverage that's still going to be sweet and refreshing. Then you might like this. Or if you're a Sprite fanatic or a Christmas product fanatic and you just got to try everything in that category, then you might want to pick this up. But I don't see any reason to go out of your way or pass up something else for this particular beverage. I just found it satisfactory. It gives me a little bit of a holiday boost, but not as much as the Mountain Dew holiday flavors. So I'm going to go ahead and give this, I think this is going to squeak over the line at 3 stars out of 5. A satisfactory, good quality product, but not quite as intense as it should have or could have been. So I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time, tomorrow on this Christmas countdown. Bye everybody.